Okay, today we're going to take and put our polyester resin on these. We're going to coat these boards. I'm going to keep you posted. I got them pulled back out of the boat, and what I did is I put them in there. You see my last video, clamped them up tight. So now I'm going to take and coat them today. But anyhow, I clamped them to try to get them to shape like the transom a little bit. I don't know if you can tell or not, but they kind of got a bow to them. They actually look pretty close to what the transom is. So I kind of sanded them off because I've had them set for a little bit between projects here. I mean, and so I got them all sanded, got them all, I beveled my top edges here to meet the top of the boat. And so I'm going to keep you posted today with what all we get done, and get all my stuff ready, and I'm going to go ahead and get them coated so they can dry. Okay, we're getting ready to apply the, I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of resin on this, on my boards for my transom. I took this little cup here and I took and I just put a little in it. I got this resin last fall, and I tried to keep it warm and everything. I just wanted to make sure it was still good, and I went ahead and put a little bit in here, and just as a test to see if it kicks. So, and it's obviously has. It's hard as a rock, but very hot. So probably from just being in that little cup. But anyhow, that's all I was doing, is just testing to make sure it's good. So I'm going to go ahead and mix me up some. This is, I'm using polyester resin with the MEKP catalyst to go into it. So I've already wiped this down with acetone. So I'm going to go ahead and get some mixed up here, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I splashed it before I put my goggles on. I guess you have to listen to the rooster talk for a minute. Ready. What I'm going to do here is, this is dry. I've ground this. I've wiped it down and everything with acetone and everything. And I don't, right or wrong, this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to take and I'm going to put a light coating of resin on here just to give it a fresh surface. So, and where some of this is picked up and stuff, I think it would just give us the other. That way when I start doing my bonding to it and everything, it won't be on a dry surface. So, right or wrong, that's the way I'm doing. Got a little bit there. And I actually have discovered I got a little bit of a soft place right there where it seems like it's delaminated a little bit. I'm probably going to investigate that a little further, and when I do, I'll take and I'll keep you informed. I'll show you every step of the way, right or wrong. Thanks. Bye. Okay. As you seen when I was giving this a coat, I seen a soft spot here, so I might as well see. I kind of poked at it. I should have picked that up earlier. I don't know why I didn't see that. Might have been a case you don't want to see, so. So, it's back to a little bit of demolition. I better go get my gloves on. Because this ain't going to be just a few minutes, so I won't bore you with it. Let me get a band-aid and then my gloves, and I'll be right back. This almost looks like their chop strand wasn't laminated good to the woven. That's what it looks like to me. But I've already told you how much experience I got with fiberglass. Look at that. Water. Guess I wasn't as far along as I thought. Alright, I'm going to show you what I got done here. I had chipped all that off, and some that was loose, some wasn't quite so loose. I still took it off. This over here on this side seems to be pretty hard. If you can hear me crunching, it's because I got all that sticky on my feet. Right there, I've got some thick chop strand I'm going to put in there and bring that out level, and then it kind of gradually tapers level. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring that left side out, and I'm going to take a piece of heavy duty chop strand and then just coat the whole thing. Let me show you what I got here. Alright, I got this piece of chop strand here. It's a piece I had. It's about an 1/8 inch thick or so. It's pretty heavy duty. I've got that and some woven to that when I got all done and putting the transom in, I was going to put a heavy duty piece of woven on the inside. But right here is, like I said, I'm going to put that chop strand there, and I got it all cut to put on this transom, and I'm just going to get it cleaned up and everything, get it ready, and then when I'm ready to do that, I'll keep you posted. here we be. Okay, well, today's been a long day. Got a lot accomplished. Had a few setbacks, but anybody that's ever done this, that seems to be the norm. So, but anyhow, what I've done here is I originally had cut my piece of chop strand the same size as my my transom boards here to put in the boat. Well, as I was putting a fresh coat of resin over top the transom, I kind of felt like a hollow spot when I was tapping the brush. So I investigated that further, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But so what I done is I took that piece of chop strand that I had, and I laminated my two transom boards together, and I bolted them together. I got all my clamps on them, and it was kind of a win-win situation, because part of it is I laid the chop strand out on the one side of the transom to take and get my pattern, and it was kind of stuck, so it just kind of worked out anyhow, and I went ahead and done that. So let me show you this a little better. Let me get closer here. But anyhow, I got this together. I've got it held together with my bolts here. You can see that I used some 1/4-inch bolts. I lined the holes up and lined it all up, and I saturated it between there, and then when I squeezed it down, then it kind of oozed out, but I didn't squeeze it so much that everything oozed out, but you can see here that it is coming out there. So anyhow, we'll know if that's right. So see, those chickens knew I was recording. Let me get in the boat and show you what I got there. Went ahead and peeled it all off. Everything that looked like it was loose, might have been loose or anything, I peeled it off. And then up here I put a piece of chop strand back on, and I really feel the top part didn't get all the way. I thought I had an air bubble in it. It looks better now that it's drying, so. But anyhow, I'm going to take and leave that, and we'll see. As you can already tell, that from this side, if that doesn't look right, I have no problem ripping it over what I've already done. I'll back out and starting over.